Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Happy Thankful Thursday. It's time for a gratitude day. Come on in. Hi, Brandy. Good morning, Deirdre. Thank you for sharing. Kathy Hand, good morning to you. So, bring your cuppa and let's fill it up with some love. Let's go into our heart. Hand on your heart center and slow down the breathing. Breathe in deeply into your lungs. Hold it for a minute. Let the love flow. And then let go of everything else. Just exhale out. Relax the body. And do it again. So breathe in. Breathe in peace, love, joy. And breathe that out into the world. And then put a smile on your face. And our special little flavor that we do with it is to hold somebody in your heart. Give a heart hug to somebody that you just want to share some joy with. And you want that person to come in here and say hello. So who you gonna hold? I'm calling in some of our P's. We need our Auntie Jean in here. Linda, who are we missing? We're missing quite a few, actually. And then we're going to share gratitude. What are you grateful for on this Thankful Thursday? Kathy Hand, you're grateful for having all of you with me in spirit when I go to the doctor this morning for your toe. We absolutely are. We've been praying for healing for that toe, Kathy. And I know you're doing everything that you possibly can to get it to a good place. Morning, Annie 7, Julie Kiss. Thank you for sharing, Brandy. Good morning, Leo. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful day. I'm so grateful just for waking up. being here on this planet with all of you. And for our angel class last night, a lot of you were there, and it was so beautiful to just get to meet Uriel. And now we're going to work with Uriel's energy for a month. I'm so excited about that. I see lots of grounding happening, lots of balance in your life, and let's just make it the best month ever working with this angel, that when you need a problem solved, or you need more clarity about something, or you just need to be in a good place emotionally, just call on Uriel. And you held Kathy in your heart. Oh, yes, we're going to be with Kathy at the doctor's office. So thank you for doing that, Deirdre. Good morning, Joanne. I'm going to hold Joanne in my heart all day today. And yes, Brandy, thank you. We're calling in our Auntie Jean. And Annie is grateful for breath in my lungs and the love I get from this beautiful family. Aw, sweet. So, I have to look at the chart to see where we started, Kathy, to answer your question. There's an event page, and on that event page, it has the angels in the order that we're doing them. I can't remember if Raphael was the first. I don't think Raphael was the first one. But anyway, we'll get to 12 of them during the year. I know Raphael is on there at some point. Michael is the next one. Very excited about the attunement to Archangel Michael's energy. Brandy's thankful for Dustin and all the help he's been giving me. Oh, that's awesome. And you're holding Brookie. Where's our Brooke? Brookie, Dylan, Sweet Max, get in here. It's Gratitude Day. All right, so what else? So much to be grateful for. And I'm winding down my time here in Florida. And it's been beautiful to visit with people and to be with sweet Joanne for this time. So what are you grateful for? Let's share some more gratitude. I love more gratitude coming in. And let me see what the angels had to say last night. Divine resilience. Look at that. We called Brookie in. Good morning, Brooke. Good morning, Dylan and Max. All right, so divine resilience for our story time. Get it to where I can see it and see your comments. Yeah, each one of them has been so special, Kathy. I mean, even angels that you don't have a lot of information about, and just to get to know them and work with their energy. Freaky, I'm so grateful for this little Nucky Max. He keeps yelling, hallelujah. I said that yesterday. So yay, Max. Yes, Deirdre, lots of shifts, lots of things happening. Hallelujah, baby. I love that. Little Max, you keep us all just cracked up with laughter. I love it. All right, let's see what the angel message is. Divine resilience. And Sally and Tony. I know that God's power is limitless, and as I am made in his image, I too have the strength to overcome all obstacles. That, my friends, is a quote from Paramahansa Yogananda. I feel like I need to do a teaching about him because I want more and more people to understand just how beautiful that master is. Sometimes we tend to forget that important detail. We are a spark of the divine. We have an inner strength and resilience to handle all that we signed up for in our lifetime. Bob Marley once said, "You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice." Life is a journey filled with peaks and valleys, moments of triumphs and seasons of struggle. There are days when the weight of the world feels unbearable, when obstacles loom large and our strength seems small. Yet in the quiet of our hearts, there's a truth that has carried humanity through the ages, that God power is limitless. Dear angels, but how do we tap into that strength? How do we move from feeling overwhelmed to standing victorious? Well, dear ones, you are a reflection of the divine, the creator of the universe, the one who spoke the stars into existence and set the oceans in motion, has imprinted his essence within you. That's not just a poetic idea, it's a profound reality. The same power that parted the Red Sea, that breathed life into dry bones, that conquered death itself, flows through your veins. You are not fragile, fleeting thing. You are a vessel of infinite potential, designed to shine even in the darkest of nights. It begins with faith, faith in God's limitless power, and faith in the truth of who you are. When you align your hearts and minds with this truth, something extraordinary happens. The obstacles that once seemed like mountains begin to shrink. The fears that held you captive lose their grip. You start to see yourselves not as victims of circumstance, but as warriors equipped with divine resilience. So today, if you're facing something that feels impossible, take a deep breath and remember who you are. You are not defined by your struggles. You are defined by your Creator. You have the strength to overcome because you were made in the image of the Almighty. Stand tall, not in your own might, but in His. Trust that the same God who holds the universe in His hands is holding you, guiding you, and empowering you to rise above. This is your spiritual birthright. This is your motivation to keep going. You are not alone, and you are not weak. You are a masterpiece of divine strength, crafted with purpose and infused with power. Whatever you're facing, know this: you've got what it takes to overcome, because God's power is limitless, and so is yours. The angels whisper, lift your eyes to the heavens and feel the light that surrounds you. Accept the encouragement we give during your struggle. Feel it in your very soul. You are never alone, for the strength of the divine flows through you like a mighty river. Trust in this truth and let it carry you forward. You are stronger than you know, and we are here cheering you on with every step. So, angels, today I promise to recognize my unlimited potential as a spark of the divine. And we all are. All of us. That's what we are. We were infused with God's energy. So why wouldn't we be unlimited? Why wouldn't we be able to rise above whatever condition, whatever situation presents itself? We can. Like I like to say, I can and I will. And that's a promise that we make to ourselves, right? We don't have to promise anybody anything, but just when we promise ourselves to be resilient, to do the best we can, then we will. Sally is very grateful for waking up, taking a deep breath this morning, and for the blessings in my life. Well, you're one of the blessings in my life, Sally. And I'm happy I got to spend some time with you yesterday on Zoom and get your story. So, yeah, Sally's story will be in the book, Changes. And as I'm winding down my time here, I'm going to be on the road for a bit, you guys. So anybody that hasn't set an appointment, it's going to have to wait. So at least get on my calendar so we know when we can get together once I get out to Colorado. Good morning, Kathleen. Good morning, Catherine. And who else came in? I think that, Linda Lemieux, we called you in here, Linda. Andrea is grateful for story time and the wise angel whispers. Oh, thank you, Andrea. I love that they're doing that this year. It's just such a little addition that makes a big difference, isn't it? It's something for us to dwell on and really to soak in. Good morning, Michelle Landers. And Josie. Oh, I feel sweet Ricky floating in. Ricky's coming to see what all the excitement is about on this Thankful Thursday. So, what's your gratitude? Those of you just coming in, share, share, share. And I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin card for us. And who else do you want to call in? We called in quite a few of you. We said, let's get that person in here. We don't have our Auntie Jean yet. Don't know about that woman. She'll probably wake up late and kick herself for not being here with us. Good morning, Pat Moss. And there we go. Arg. Let's get Ricky front and center. All right, so what does Kuan Yin have to say about all of this? I've shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, and the message is the brightness of your future. Listen to your discontent, your yearning. You want something true. You should not just be quiet and get back to your day job or how things have been, as if you are making a drama out of nothing. You are meant to be moved by these feelings, to become more alive. Trust in the brightness of what is meant to be. There's that trust word, and what a beautiful word. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? When we breathe in, when we take that holy breath, and we just wait. What am I thinking? Wait. When we wait a minute, they have a saying here in Florida. I think they have it in many places in the country, but especially here in Florida. If you don't like the weather, wait a minute. So if you're complaining about something, if there's something that's bothering you or you're struggling with, just tell yourself, just wait a minute. What am I thinking here? And really look at what are you thinking about your situation. Are you thinking that you can't get through that it's one of those impossible tasks to make it through? Then look at your stinking thinking. Look at the way things are appearing, and then look again and see how things really are. That when you put trust into it, miracles happen. And what's our affirmation? My affirmation girls. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities are always showing up for me. Just look at your affirmations. Deirdre, you've been doing them for a whole month, 31 days. I love that. And I know you're doing the miracles are happening to me every day. And every day there's something that shows up in my life. And I think that if we just keep going in that direction, keep saying it, keep pulling that energy into your heart, it's going to make such a difference in life. Kathleen, your cousin Colleen, is on our prayer list. About 10 years ago, she had lung cancer. The doctor found something on her lung again. And please say an extra prayer for her that it's benign. We certainly will. And keeping her lifted up to not go to the worst possible scenario, but to figure out what's going on before any panic. And little Ricky too. That's right, Kathy Han. I know he's right there with Josie. Good morning, Lillian. Oh, Brandy, thank you for reaching out to Auntie Jean. She's such a great addition to our family. And Kathy says, my big mama groundhog is back near the shed in our backyard. Looks like she's preparing to have more babies. Woohoo! I love that. Annie 7, miracles happen. I'm going to put that up there because I think that's one of the best ones that we do, and a lot of us are doing this one. Miracles happen to me every day. When you claim that, just watch how things turn around. Watch how you get unexpected blessings in your life. Those miracles, they don't have to be earth-shattering and lightning strikes. Miracles come sometimes in small packages because there's no size with spirit. There's no bigger, smaller, more deserving, less deserving. So look at what's going on. Where is the blessing in what you're going through? And then let the miracles just flow to you. Oh, Lily, I'm glad to hear you're getting stronger and stronger. And that's an affirmation you can use, Lily. Every day, I'm stronger and stronger. Every day, I'm healing more and more. And claim your healing. Claim that. I am healed. Kathy says, yes, miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities find me wherever I go. I live the life I love because I deserve it. And I am loved and blessed and full of gratitude. Yeah, Lillian, I cut my hair, about a month ago, I think. Yeah, it's been short for a little while now, and I'm loving having it short. And Sally says, since I started saying this every day, miracles happen to me every day. I finally got just a little bit more closure on my father's passing. I consider that to be a great blessing and a miracle, Sally. It really is. I mean, just think of the possibility of that happening with you, and it did. And the angels know what we need. They know what's on our heart and our heart's desire. Rochelle, oh my goodness, hi, sweet one. Oh, you made my day coming in here. You haven't been with us for a bit, and we miss you. So thank you for coming in, and I hope you're doing well. All right, well, we have time, actually, for some messages. So we have the 3 little books, book 1, 2, and the latest one, 333 Angelic Whispers. So let's do a few pages. Just tell me which book, 1, 2, or 3, and a page number, and Spirit will bring that message right out to us for whatever it is that we need. Rochelle, you're always in my heart and on my mind, and you are on our prayer list with your mom. How's your mom doing? We lift you up every day. Lily wants number 3. Do you have a page, or I'll just open it to a page, Lily? And the page is 72. By choosing love, I need to put my glasses back on. They were slipping off my face. I gotta have them to read this. By choosing love over fear, you step into your power. You will begin to see that your differences are not flaws, but divine expressions of your uniqueness. Your soul's desires are not random, but are placed within you for a reason. As you follow these desires, you will discover the richness of a life that feels true and meaningful. I love that message, and that's really important to remember, that the things that happen to us, that doesn't define us. God defines us. So think about that. When you're saying, I am, what's the word you use when you describe yourself and your experience? I am maybe resilient. I am resilient. I am loved. I'm happy. I am joyful. I am blessed. Put a word in there that really is going to define you instead of I am sad, I am in pain, I am whatever, worried. I am. And then fill it in. We called our Auntie Jean in. Good morning, Auntie Jean. It was so good to see your face last night and to have you there for the angel teaching. Sally says, Book 3, page 36 for the group. And you're so welcome, honey. All right. Page, what was it? I just scrolled down past it. Page 36. Okay, got it. I like both of these. They're both speaking to me. To be honest requires you to look at the parts of yourself that you would rather ignore, confront the fears you've buried, and acknowledge the dreams you told yourself are too far out of reach. Yet, if you're not honest, how can you expect to grow? How can you expect to become the person you were meant to be? The fear of being honest is natural, but the rewards are extraordinary. Being honest with ourselves is the hard part, isn't it? When we want to just skip over things that we don't want to look at. Sometimes it's hard to be honest with ourselves, to state our own worthiness. Sometimes we just ignore the fact that we are worthy, that we do deserve good, we deserve happiness and joy. So saying I am worthy is huge, you guys. Be honest with yourself. You are worthy, and that's a fact. So keep telling yourself that. All right, so we have an update. Rochelle says, I appreciate that Mom's doing well for 88. She has slight memory loss and she keeps telling herself and me and my siblings she's getting dementia. We don't believe that she is, and the doctors haven't told her that she has it either. Yeah, sometimes we can convince ourselves of something that's not reality. So let's just hold her up for some insight and let her have the best experience she can have at this time of her life. Okay, so Brandy wants page 44 in book 3. Oh, thank you, Auntie Jean. It was beautiful. Leo, the one I just read was page 36 in the 333. I know you have all 3 of these little books because I've signed all 3 of them for you. But this page 36, that's a really good page. There's 2 messages on there and they're both beautiful. So, Brandy, what was the page that you chose? 44, I think. Yeah. That there's an angel number, you know. And before I read that one, Sally says, in my shadow class, I teach people how to sit in front of a mirror and be completely honest with themselves. Because when you are sitting there directly in front of yourself, it's very hard to try to pass a lie or something that is not true at that point. Those people have a difficult time. Yeah. Yep. Looking yourself in your own eyes is very important. I encourage you when you look in the mirror, which, usually we all do, brushing our teeth, combing our hair, just look in your eyes and don't look at the physical. Look at the very soul of you. And that's when you can start being honest. So thank you, Sally, for sharing that. Good morning, Prochetta. All right, page 44. dear ones, when you listen to your inner knowingness, or what you call intuition, you will be guided to do what is for your best and highest good. Whether you follow that path or not is entirely up to you. Yeah, some of us are more stubborn than others, and we see the path, we're given the signs, we're given the messages, and it's like, nah, I'm going to go this way anyway. So some of us deviate from the very best path we could be on. And usually for me, that doesn't work out so well. Yeah, there's that. So I have learned more and more as I walk this path or drive this path that listening to my spirit guides is the best thing I could possibly do for myself. And I encourage everyone that when you hear that message, pay attention. Pay attention. And like I was teaching with Archangel Uriel last night, if there's a struggle, a challenge, a question, sit with Uriel. Just say, help me understand what I need to know. And he'll help you put the puzzle pieces together. It's really beautiful to work with the angels, and especially focusing on one of them at a time and seeing what can come forth with that particular angel. Lily said, yesterday I experienced something strange. It was a big bumblebee that came into me in the house 4 times in different windows after I let her out 4 times. Every time it came inside again, I got chills all over my body, really strong. Don't know what that meant, but very focused on coming inside again and again. Yeah, it sounds like it was a messenger, Lily. So, Lily, I encourage you to watch that replay about Archangel Uriel. That's who we're working with right now. And ask. All you have to do is ask and then listen. So, ask and listen. Those are the 2 things. So ask for insight. Ask to be shown. What was that all about? And see what happens. And Deirdre says, when I look into my eyes for a while, my pupils turn into tiny hearts. I love that. That's because you're so full of love. And Brandy says, I do this and also my affirmations. Thank you for teaching me that, Sally. And you're the stubborn one. I was speaking of me, actually. And Auntie Jean will tell stories about me, which are true, that I am very stubborn, but I'm also very resilient, and I do listen. So something gets through in all that stubbornness for sure. All right, so it is prayer time, and thank you all for choosing some beautiful messages this morning. Thank you for listening to Story Time with the angel. Did I say story time? It's prayer time. It's what I meant to say. And so if you have any prayers, put them in the comments. And I know we have a few people that give us a beautiful daily prayer that we focus on each day. So whatever is in your heart, if there's something we can lift you up for today. We lift up the P's every day. And there's several going through things right now, physically, emotionally. And I know that Kathy she's at the doctor already, or if she's on her way, but let's all go with her. Let's all just poke right into that doctor's office and be very present with her. And Sally says, okay, I just asked Uriel to come help me put the new pieces of my life back together so I can see it clearly. Not sure if the creator himself could make sense of it. Yeah, I think so. And that the teaching about Uriel last night, I was so excited to do last night's class. And it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, the replay that you can pull up and watch. And even Auntie Jean learned some things about Uriel last night that's going to help give her clarity in working with this angel. So Deirdre is offering up our prayers to all humans, to Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, prayers for our United States, and safe travel prayers for me and any P's that are on the road. Thank you for that, Deirdre. And then Michelle. Aw, you're so sweet, honey. And Brookie, bumblebees are often seen as symbols of industriousness, community, and resilience. No accident there. Representing the ability to overcome obstacles and achieve success despite challenges. So there you go, Lillian. Thank you, Brookie, for that insight. Brookie works outside a lot, and so she understands all of those different critters that she encounters when she's doing the work. Thank you, Sally, for the prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, for all those living in fear of another, and for all of us, as well as our extended family. May we all live in our beautiful blessings and something. And from this day forward, enjoy your day. Oh, thank you, Sally. Yes, stay in the present moment. That's important. And Brandy, prayers for all who are touched by suicide and or dementia of any type in your life. Thank you. Thank you, Julie. Prayers for all in need. Oh my gosh, Deirdre, I so remember that. Where were we at the we're on Long Island? I think we had been visiting the peace pole that the Peas planted there at the elementary school, and we went afterward to have a drink together, sitting outside at this cute little coffee place. And yeah, the bees just kept coming. They wanted to be with us, right? Oh, thank you, Lillian, for your prayers for all of us and for everything that's going on with you, your family. We lift you up every day. Okay, and Brookie, prayers for all our P's to feel love and acceptance, being nourished by the light that shines so brightly from each and every one of you. Thank you for that, Brookie. All right, let's go into our hearts so we can go up, 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 and lifting all the prayers that were just stated, that you have expressed or that you are holding in your heart center, and all that are on our prayer list that we revisited just yesterday. So breathe in love. Exhale out love. Breathe in peace. And exhale out peace. Breathe in confidence and trust, knowing that these prayers are being seen right now, in this now moment. And exhale, and let's focus our energy going up and out to the universe, out to the collective consciousness, lifting up everyone on our planet. And then we keep going up, up through dimensions. As you raise your vibration, imagine you're on an elevator and you push that highest button. You're going to the penthouse. So let's all do that. And as you pass each floor on this elevator going up, just feel the shift. Feel the excitement as it builds. You're going right to the Creator. We're bypassing all those dimensions and that dimensional energy. You're going right to the heart, to the great central sun. Now, when the elevator stops, we're all getting off. We're going to disembark and we're going to go right there. And I see every one of us sitting in a yoga pose, just sitting in the presence of the Creator, bringing our prayers, bringing our desires of our heart, bringing gratitude and love. And let's just pour that from our heart. Let it flow, just like a dam has been opened. All that energy flowing from your heart, all the hurt that you want taken away, all the pain, all the curiosity, just let it all flow from you, leaving it right there where it can be seen, where it is acknowledged. And the Creator is going to take each one of those requests. And I'm hearing that everyone is answered for the best and highest good of all. Now feel the love that's flowing to you, with your heart emptied of all burdens, with a freshness and a newness as you sit with the Creator. Just ask the question, what do I need to know in this moment, this very moment that we have together? What do I need to know right now? And let's just breathe that in and take a moment. Let's take a moment of silence for each one to be hit with that inspiration from the Creator. How beautiful. Now put that smile on your face. And let's get back in the elevator. So we're all in there. We packed in. And let's go back down to where we're all gathered together in our individual places. As our blue jean says, we're all in our places with bright, smiley faces. Okay. Love and gratitude. That's the call of the day. So let's see if anybody else came in. Sally, autocorrect can make us laugh a lot, can't it? And there's our blue. See, all I had to do was say her name and she's in here. Sally says, I'm imagining turning the faucet on high and letting my I can't read. Turning the faucet on high and letting my past issues go down the drain. Mother Gaia will receive and transform to a new energy. Absolutely. The way I like to look at it is we're like a river with our energy. It never stops. It's always in motion. It's always moving. But sometimes we have blocks. And sometimes it's like a dam holding that river stagnant, right? So we can set that dam free. We can envision a river and we can actually see where the block is and we can remove it. And then everything flows freely. So try that today. All of that stuff that's stuck and not moving down the river, just send it down the river. All right, I'm going to make the birds be quiet. They were very prolific today, and I love that because I feel like we got lots of messages from the Creator. And we're going to have our Leo serenade us.
Good morning, Earthlings.
Oh, Kathy, you're still with us. Yay. We're going to be with you at your doctor.
To have a great day. Here we go.
Come on.
It's a beautiful day. If you well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. G, Re, Mi, Mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a
Thank you
food
for
up where we
being
can
here,
come
Blue.
together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys,
The
the
light
angels, and the
is bright
masters, so
and
they
the
can
sun
help
is
us
out.
join in the
Hey,
mission.
travel
Morning
is
Cuppa full of
sticky,
joy, every
chilly, shadows
day.
in the
Just start the
sunlight.
day on a high vibe, we
Ooh,
call the
20 degrees. I
AAA.
don't
Morning
like
Cuppa
that.
full of joy, with all the P's and the pod.
Yes,
The daily
let's
mantra is
do
thank you, I love you,
get the
namaste.
screen turned to
Morning Cuppa full
Vermont,
of joy, every
please.
day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the P's and the
Who's in the
pod. The
pod?
daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
That's your love joy.
Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top.
Are the doggies wagging their tails to Leo, Blue? I know they love to do that. They love this song.
We all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can slide with us. There is so much space.
Really, you're so funny.
Take a spot to get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day.
Oh, Kathy, I'm so glad you were with us.
Full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you,
I
namaste.
love you.
Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Thank you, Michelle. All right, getting ready for the dance. You ready for the dance? The AAA dance. There really is no secret. It's simply accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all. Thank you, Leo, for the song and the dance.
Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you,
I love you.
Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you,
Now,
I love
Leo
you,
is going to be
namaste.
in the book Changes. I was able to meet with him while I was here and get his story down. So excited to share that inspirational story with everyone. Got some woos going on. Woohoo! All right. I love you all so much. Stay in your hearts, stay blessed, and come back here tomorrow for the Morning Cuppa for our Friday day. Bring a yay in with you. Intend for something to happen today that's so wonderful and beautiful and special that you just can't wait to come in and share it with all of us. I love you. Namaste.